Hey guys, it's Ogs. Give Rudiger the damn money right now. That is the message that I have to Marina and Abramovic. You will ask yourself, what the hell is going on with you, Ogs? You've been telling us that Rudiger doesn't deserve money and blah, blah, blah. Are you changing your mind? Listen, I didn't change any mind here. I've been saying all this time that Rudiger deserves his money, but I also understand the position from my club, and I will always support my club because individuals come and go. Right now, it looks like there is another report. According to sources, you don't know even what to believe anymore. In the space of hours, you can have 5 different reports. One of them will be Rudiger already agreed personal terms with Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, blah, 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 blah. The next minute, another report coming, Rudiger wanna stay at Chelsea Football Club. He loves the club. After a few minutes, it's gonna be, there is no way Rudiger will stay at Chelsea Football Club, no matter what the offer is going to be. He wanna get out the club. It's finished, it's done. So you have those kind of report all the time, and you have to use a little bit of common sense and read between the lines to try to make sense here. But that is not what we do in this generation. We just consume everything that's coming there. We go back and forth all the time. We contradict ourselves the next minute. That's the nature of this business.
I think it's very clear that there are people in your profession that write fake news. You do, she does. There are people in your profession that write fake news.
You can go for stats. That's the way people that don't understand football analyze football, is with stats. I don't go for stats. I go for what I felt and for what I watch in the game.
So, if the report that we have today is to be believed, you know what I mean? Rudiger apparently is asking for 180 to 200k. Dude, this money is so low for somebody of Rudiger's quality. Me, I was ready to match Rudiger with N'Golo Kante. Just make him on top there with N'Golo Kante 290 or whatever Kante is on, or just give him the same money as Romelu Lukaku, 250 or whatever. You know what I mean? For me, that money he deserves. But when it comes to pay him more than 300k a week, that is a big no for me. I'm not those people who will tell you pay whatever it takes. Yeah, sounds good because it's not your money. You don't even know where the money is coming from, and you flip-flop all the time. Rudiger is a very good player, but he's not what certain people want us to believe. It's just a cliche. It just sounds good and cool to say pay whatever money it takes. You know what I mean? You don't want to be away from the popular opinion, but when you look at the situation closely, anybody can be replaced. Nobody is bigger than the team.
Goals. And there's more to football than that. Now, a couple of seasons ago, before his injury, people were saying Van Dijk's the best player in the world. So
De Bruyne.
Let's have a look at some centre-halves, shall we? And I stand by what I'm saying. If you watch Antonio Rudiger week in, week out, you see him defending, 100% solid. He's reliable. You see him coming out with the ball. He's courageous on the ball. He charges forward with the ball. It's a joy to watch. Is he a big part of a winning side? Yes, they're top of the table, by the way, having conceded half the number of goals this season that Liverpool have. And did he keep Mo Salah quiet? when Chelsea played Liverpool? Yes, he did. Only a dodgy penalty Salah scored from. And with 10 men, Chelsea defended superbly. So let's just step back for a second. And at his peak, Virgil van Dijk was arguably the best centre-half any of us have seen in the Premier League. He's not at his peak now. They conceded 3 to Brentford last week, and they conceded 2 to Man City this week. So who's the best centre-half in the Premier League? It's not Virgil van Dijk. I'd be amazed if anybody tried to defend that position. For me, it is Antonio Rudiger, top of the table, Chelsea. And he's a defender, a player reborn. So you can mock all you like.
Oh, he's not the
You obviously
teammate.
haven't seen him play if you're tweeting in saying it's got to be a joke.
Oh.
Andreas Christensen to Borussia Dortmund. Sounds familiar? Yes, because it's not the first time. The problem is, we as human beings, we have a very short memory. You know what I mean? Like, we forget everything that people said yesterday, and we believe on whatever crap they're gonna sell us today. Listen, Andreas Christensen been sold everywhere already. PSG, Barcelona, they already agreed personal terms. He just changed his agent. He just sacked his dad because he wanted to stay at Chelsea Football Club, apparently, and his dad wanted him to go to another club. Blah, 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 blah. Contradiction after contradiction after contradiction every single minute.
When is it acceptable to say this can't continue anymore? And for people to shut the fuck up and actually realise I'm saying it for a reason.
The bottom line is, Andreas Christensen will stay at Chelsea Football Club unless something dramatic happens. It's simple common sense. This brother is waiting for Rudiger. He want to see how much we're going to offer Rudiger before he makes his decision. And that is understandable. I'm not going to blame him. I'm not going to call him names or whatever, because this is about business at the end of the day. If you pay Rudiger a certain amount of money and you pay half of that money to Christensen, and then there is a problem here because I don't see any difference. You can come up with whatever theory will fit your agenda and narrative. They are all the same. If Rudiger deserves 300k at Chelsea, Andreas Christensen also will make a case because he deserves the same amount of money. Just think about it. But because Rudiger is very flashy, he's bling bling, he attracts more attention, so people tend to forget what Andreas Christensen can do in the team.